Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today we're counting down the top 6 most valuable Australian 10-cent coins. While most of these small silver-colored coins pass through our hands without notice, a few rare years, minting errors, and low mintage issues have made certain examples worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's market. Let's get started. First up, the Australian 10-cent coin has become one of the most iconic pieces of decimal currency since its introduction, and among its many issues, the 1983 coin shines brightly as a collector's favorite. In very fine condition with strong color and preserved detail, this coin is now recognized as a rare and valuable piece in today's active coin market. The history of the 10-cent coin dates back to 1966 when Australia transitioned from pounds, shillings, and pence into decimal currency. The coin immediately became a cornerstone of daily transactions, featuring a design that symbolized Australia's unique identity. By 1983, this denomination had already built up a strong cultural and financial role, making each issue from that period highly sought after. The obverse of the 1983 10-cent coin carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This effigy was used throughout the 1970s and early 1980s and is admired for its regal style and classical detail. The Queen's image represents the strength of the Commonwealth and provides this coin with historical depth and elegance. On the reverse side, the 1983 coin features the iconic lyrebird, one of Australia's most remarkable native birds, designed by Stuart Devlin. The lyrebird is a symbol of beauty, adaptability, and uniqueness, and its depiction on the coin has become one of the most celebrated designs in Australian numismatics. Collectors view this artwork as a masterpiece of modern coin design. What makes the 1983 10-cent coin stand out is its condition and preservation. Very fine condition means that the coin has maintained its essential details and strong color despite circulation. This level of preservation is not easy to find, especially for coins that have been in use for more than 4 decades. The beauty of its condition enhances both its appeal and its value. The rarity of the 1983 issue comes from the fact that it was struck in much lower numbers compared to some surrounding years, and over time, many were lost, damaged, or worn beyond collectible standards. Surviving coins in very fine condition are now scarce, which is why collectors actively compete to secure them. As collectors continue to build complete sets of Australian decimal coinage, the 1983 10-cent coin has proven to be a key date. It fills an important place in any collection and stands as a coin that cannot be ignored. This constant demand ensures that its market value continues to rise steadily. In terms of collector condition, the very fine grade adds special weight to the 1983 coin's desirability. While lower-grade examples exist in circulation, they do not carry the same appeal or value. Very fine examples with strong details and rich color are treated as treasures, and they achieve premium prices in today's market. The action-driven rare coin market today has brought coins like the 1983 10-cent piece into the spotlight. Collectors, investors, and even casual enthusiasts now recognize its importance. Whenever this coin appears at auction or in private sales, it quickly draws attention and sells at strong dollar values that reflect its growing reputation. The current market value for the 1983 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine condition is significantly higher than its face value. Collectors appreciate its rarity, historical background, and design, and this demand translates directly into strong financial worth. Many consider it a smart investment piece, with values climbing as time passes. One of the strongest aspects of this coin is its future potential. As the years go on, fewer examples will remain in collectible condition, making the existing supply even more desirable. This guarantees that values will only move upward, ensuring that those who hold this coin today are in a very fortunate position. Collectors who already own a 1983 10-cent coin in very fine condition should protect it carefully. Storing it in coin holders, albums, or protective cases helps preserve its detail and color, maintaining its market power and ensuring continued growth in value. Proper care will keep this treasure shining for years to come. For those still seeking one, persistence pays off. Searching collections, estate sales, and coin shows can sometimes reveal hidden gems, and discovering a 1983 10-cent coin in such condition is always a rewarding experience. Every acquisition strengthens a collection and builds both sentimental and financial value. Building a complete collection of Australian 10-cent coins is another powerful strategy. Within such a set, the 1983 issue stands out as one of the true highlights, adding balance and prestige to the collection. Collectors who include it ensure that their sets remain both historically significant and highly valuable. The 1983 Australian 10-cent coin is more than just currency. It is a piece of history, artistry, and rarity that continues to impress collectors worldwide. From its striking design to its condition and scarcity, every detail adds to its identity as a high-demand coin in the numismatic market. The 1983 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine condition is a shining example of why modern coins should never be underestimated. Its rarity, beauty, and growing collector demand guarantee its place as one of the most valuable treasures in Australian decimal coinage. Owning this coin is not just owning money. It is holding onto a timeless piece of history that grows more significant with every passing year. Next up, the 1971 10-cent coin has become a true standout, especially when found in extra fine condition. Today, this coin enjoys a place of honor in the collector's market, where its rarity and value are celebrated. The history of this coin goes back to 1966, when Australia made the monumental shift from pounds, shillings, and pence to decimal currency. The 10-cent coin was introduced that year and has remained one of the most widely recognized coins in circulation. By 1971, the coin had firmly established itself in everyday life, but the mintage numbers of that year and the surviving quality pieces make it a very special coin to own. On the obverse of the 1971 10-cent coin is the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This version of the Queen's effigy is instantly recognizable for its elegant and refined features, giving the coin a distinguished royal presence. It reflects Australia's connection to the Commonwealth and captures a historical period that resonates strongly with collectors. The reverse of the coin features the iconic lyrebird, one of Australia's most fascinating native creatures, designed by Stuart Devlin. The lyrebird, known for its ability to mimic sounds and for its elegant tail feathers, represents creativity, uniqueness, and natural beauty. The intricate design adds timeless charm to the coin, making it an enduring masterpiece of Australian numismatics. The 1971 10-cent coin is particularly desirable when preserved in extra fine condition. Coins of this grade retain most of their original detail, with sharp features and attractive color, while still showing only light signs of circulation. This level of preservation is not easy to find, and that makes coins of this quality highly collectible. Rarity plays a central role in the demand for the 1971 issue. While millions were produced for circulation, the majority have since been heavily worn down or lost. Very few remain in extra fine condition, and these surviving examples have become treasures in the eyes of collectors. Scarcity in high grades ensures that their value remains strong and continues to grow. The 1971 10-cent coin holds an important place in Australian numismatic history. It was struck during a decade of change and development in Australia, and coins from this era are increasingly recognized as essential for building complete collections of decimal coinage. For this reason, the 1971 coin has become one of the more desirable dates to secure. Collectors actively pursue this coin because of its role in completing decimal sets. A 1971 10-cent coin in extra fine condition can transform an ordinary collection into one that is considered highly competitive and valuable. Its presence elevates the status of any set, which explains why demand for this coin remains consistently strong. In today's rare coin market, the 1971 Australian 10-cent coin commands impressive attention. Auctions, coin shows, and private sales all highlight the coin's growing reputation as a key date worth owning. The excitement surrounding this coin shows no signs of slowing down, and its strong performance in the market proves its high demand. The current market value of this coin in extra fine condition goes far beyond its face value. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices to secure one, knowing that the pool of available coins is shrinking every year. This market pressure continues to push values higher, making the 1971 10-cent coin not only a collectible, but also a smart investment. For those fortunate enough to already own a 1971 10-cent coin in such high grade, careful preservation is essential. Proper storage in protective holders or coin albums ensures that the sharp details and attractive color remain intact, allowing the coin to maintain and increase its market value over time. Tips for collectors include searching coin shops, estate collections, and specialized auctions where high-grade examples occasionally appear. Being vigilant and acting quickly when opportunities arise can make the difference between missing out and adding a true treasure to a collection. Another strategy is to pair the 1971 10-cent coin with other significant issues from the 1970s, creating a complete set that showcases this fascinating era of Australian coinage. Sets containing the 1971 coin in extra fine condition attract even greater attention and command higher premiums when offered to the market. The beauty of the 1971 coin lies not only in its design and history, but also in the story it tells. It represents an era of Australian progress and identity, captured in a small but powerful piece of metal. This connection to national heritage makes it more than a collectible. It is a symbol of history and pride. Collectors who secure this coin today are not only preserving a valuable asset, but also holding on to a legacy. Its rarity, condition, and demand ensure that it will remain a key highlight in collections for decades to come. The 1971 Australian 10-cent coin is proof that even everyday currency can become an extraordinary treasure when history and preservation align. The 1971 Australian 10-cent coin in extra fine condition is a true gem of modern numismatics. Its rarity, design, historical background, and high market demand place it among the most desirable decimal issues of its era. Owning this coin means holding a piece of Australia's heritage, a treasure that grows more valuable and respected with every passing year. Next up, the 1976 10-cent coin has emerged as a true favorite, especially in today's market where collectors appreciate its rarity, character, and value. Even in circulated condition, this coin shines as a rare opportunity for enthusiasts to own a significant piece of Australian numismatic history. The history of the 10-cent coin began in 1966 when Australia made the historic transition to decimal currency. Designed to replace the old shilling, the coin became a staple of daily life. By 1976, the denomination had already cemented itself as an essential part of Australian currency, and coins from that year carry with them the story of a nation adapting to a modern monetary system. On the obverse side of the 1976 10-cent coin is the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by Arnold Machin. This portrait, used during the late 1960s and 1970s, is admired for its classical style and elegant detail. It reflects both continuity and tradition, marking an important period in the history of Australian coinage. The reverse design of the coin is equally captivating, featuring the intricate lyrebird, designed by Stuart Devlin. The lyrebird, known for its unique tail feathers and ability to mimic sounds, symbolizes Australia's distinctive wildlife and creativity. This detailed artwork has made the 10-cent coin one of the most admired designs in the decimal series. What makes the 1976 coin stand out is the fact that, despite being minted for circulation, examples from this year are now increasingly hard to find in good condition. Decades of use have reduced the number of surviving coins, and collectors value those that still carry clear details and natural circulated color. Circulated coins tell a story of the time they have spent in the hands of everyday Australians. The marks, wear, and toning of a 1976 10-cent coin give it a personality that is impossible to replicate. Collectors often admire these qualities, seeing them as evidence of authenticity and history rather than flaws. The rarity of the 1976 issue in today's market adds even more weight to its appeal. While millions were produced at the time, the combination of wear and loss means that significantly fewer remain available to collectors. This scarcity has created consistent demand, driving up both attention and value. Collectors actively seek out the 1976 coin to complete their decimal sets. For those building full collections of Australian 10-cent coins, the 1976 issue is an essential piece. Its presence adds both balance and prestige, and its absence leaves a collection incomplete. This ensures that interest in this coin will remain strong. In the current action-driven rare coin market, the 1976 10-cent coin has become an attractive target. Whether appearing in auctions, coin shops, or private collections, it quickly draws interest and sells at prices that far exceed its face value. Collectors recognize it as a coin worth chasing, especially as fewer quality examples come to market. The market value of this coin continues to trend upward, particularly for circulated examples that still display good detail and natural color. Buyers are willing to pay premiums for coins that stand out, and this has made the 1976 10-cent coin a solid choice for collectors and investors alike. For those who already own a 1976 10-cent coin, preserving it is important. Even in circulated condition, protection from further wear will help maintain its current appeal and secure its value. Proper storage in holders or albums ensures that its details and toning remain intact for years to come. Tips for collectors include carefully checking old coin jars, inherited collections, or estate sales where circulated treasures like the 1976 coin may still be hiding. Discovering one of these coins can be a rewarding experience, as it adds both sentimental and financial value to any collection. Another strategy is to combine the 1976 10-cent coin with other key issues from the 1970s, creating a decade-themed set. Such collections showcase the artistry and history of the era and tend to achieve higher premiums when presented together in the market. The 1976 10-cent coin is more than just small change. It is a piece of art and history that reflects the evolution of Australian society and currency. Its design, condition, and rarity make it one of the more exciting coins to own, proving that circulated pieces can still carry immense value. Collectors who secure this coin today are not just holding on a metal. They are holding on to a story, a piece of history, and a growing asset. The rising demand, combined with its historical significance, ensures that the 1976 Australian 10-cent coin will remain a key highlight in numismatics for years to come. The 1976 Australian 10-cent coin in circulated condition is a rare and valuable treasure. Its beauty, history, and increasing demand give it a high place in the coin market today. Owning this coin is not only about adding to a collection. It is about securing a piece of Australia's cultural and numismatic heritage, one that grows more significant and more valuable with every passing year. Next up, the 1970 10-cent coin stands out as a remarkable and highly collectible piece. In very fine condition, this coin captures both the story of its era and the growing demand of today's rare coin market. The history of the Australian 10-cent coin begins in 1966, when the country made the major transition from pounds, shillings, and pence to decimal coinage. The 10-cent coin, designed to replace the old shilling, quickly became a familiar part of everyday transactions. By 1970, it was firmly established, but coins from this year have grown increasingly scarce and are now seen as treasures among collectors. On the obverse, the coin proudly displays the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This effigy is one of the most elegant depictions of the Queen, used during the late 1960s and early 1970s. The detail and refinement of this portrait reflect the artistic quality of the coinage and remain a point of admiration for collectors today. The reverse features the world-famous lyrebird, a design by Stuart Devlin, Australia's master of coin design. The lyrebird, with its graceful plumage and incredible ability to mimic sounds, is not only a symbol of Australia's unique wildlife, but also a true work of art in numismatic design. Every feather and curve reflects a dedication to craftsmanship that has stood the test of time. The 1970 10-cent coin in very fine condition has a special appeal. Unlike lower-grade examples, coins in this condition still retain strong details, with much of the design and portrait sharp and clear. Light wear is present, but it adds to the coin's authenticity and character, showing that it has passed through the hands of everyday Australians while still maintaining remarkable quality. Rarity plays a crucial role in the coin's desirability. While millions were minted in 1970, few survive today in very fine condition, as many have either been worn down to lower grades or lost entirely. This scarcity of higher-grade examples ensures that demand remains strong and prices continue to rise as collectors compete to secure them. The 1970 coin also represents an important period in Australia's decimal coinage history. Collectors view it as part of the formative years of the decimal system, making it essential for building complete sets. Without the 1970 issue, no decimal 10-cent collection can truly be considered finished, which makes this coin one of the key pieces to own. Demand for the 1970 10-cent coin has grown significantly in recent years. Collectors, investors, and even those new to coin collecting recognize the potential of this coin. It is not only a historical piece, but also a coin with real market strength, and its appearance in auctions or sales always generates excitement. The current market value of this coin in very fine condition is far above its original face value. Collectors are willing to pay strong premiums because they understand the combination of rarity, condition, and history makes it a standout. Prices have steadily increased as the pool of available examples has continued to shrink. For those lucky enough to already own a 1970 10-cent coin in very fine condition, it is essential to protect and preserve it. Proper storage, such as in protective coin holders or albums, ensures that the details remain sharp and the coin's value continues to rise with time. Preservation is key to maintaining its strong appeal in the market. Collectors seeking to acquire this coin should explore coin shops, auctions, and estate sales. Many hidden gems are still waiting to be discovered in private collections, and finding a 1970 10-cent coin in very fine condition can be one of the most rewarding experiences for a numismatist. Another valuable strategy is to pair the 1970 coin with other key issues of the era, building a complete set of early decimal 10-cent coins. When presented together, these sets command even greater attention and market value, as they highlight the history and artistry of Australia's transition to decimal currency. The beauty of the 1970 10-cent coin lies not only in its design, but also in the story it tells. It represents a nation modernizing its currency, while also showcasing the artistry of its designers. In very fine condition, the coin retains both its visual charm and historical significance, making it a true highlight of any collection. Collectors appreciate this coin not only for its rarity, but also for the sense of heritage it carries. Owning a 1970 10-cent coin is like holding a piece of Australia's past, preserved through time and now treasured in the present. Its appeal extends beyond numismatics, reaching anyone who values history, art, and legacy. As demand continues to increase, the 1970 Australian 10-cent coin remains a powerful example of how a small piece of currency can transform into a valuable treasure. Its beauty, rarity, and market strength ensure that it will always be in high demand, making it a wise and rewarding addition to any collection. In conclusion, the 1970 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine condition is a rare gem of modern numismatics. With its rich history, exquisite design, and proven market demand, it stands as a coin of significant value and prestige. For collectors and investors alike, this coin is not just small change. It is a prized asset that continues to shine brighter with each passing year.